extend the first phase as long as possible to try and get more hostages back. It is unclear and unlikely that Hamas would agree to that, but it just shows how fragile this entire three-phase hostage deal is. Paula Hancock's CNN, Abu Dhabi.
The funeral procession for Hamas hostages Shiri Bibas and her two young sons, Ariel and Kafir, has now concluded. Crowds of mourners line the route to pay their final respects. Their funeral will be held this hour near the kibbutz they were abducted from during Hamas's October 7th attacks. Our Jeremy Diamond is in Israel with the latest.
And what you see arriving behind me is indeed that funeral procession for Kfir, Ariel, and Shiri Bibas, who were killed in Hamas captivity. You can see hundreds of Israelis at this very junction, but thousands of Israelis have been lining this entire procession as we now see these vans coming through carrying the bodies of Kfir, Ariel, and Shiri Bibas, their mother. They were all three taken hostage from kibbutz Nir Oz on October 7th. And for 16 months, so many who we've spoken to here have held out hope that perhaps they would return alive. But instead, this is a very somber moment where so many Israelis are now devastated as they learned last week that they indeed returned dead from Hamas captivity. Hamas has claimed that they were killed in an Israeli airstrike. The Israeli government says that they were killed by Hamas captors with their bare hands. But right now, just very somber, very emotional scenes as we watch as people bow their heads in grief and in solidarity with the Bibas family.
On Tuesday, the Israeli Parliament building, the Knesset, was lit up in orange in memory of Shiri Bibas and her two boys.